This week in Moodle, you're going to be introduced to the structure going to. In this presentation, we're going to review its meaning, structure, and uses. When do we use be going to? The structure be going to is normally used to indicate a future in English. We use this structure, number one, when we have already decided or we intend to do something in the future. That is, that before the moment we are speaking, we have already made our decision or we had a prior plan. For example, I'm going to India next year. Or we talked about it yesterday and I'm going to quit my job tomorrow. In these two examples, it's evident that the speaker made a decision long before the moment of speaking. Let's have a look at these other uses. Use number 2, when there are definite signs that something is going to happen. That is when we have evidence that something is going to happen in the future. Based on this evidence or experience, we may have, for example, it's so cold, I think it's going to snow. In this example, it's evident that the temperature is low, so we make a prediction and we said that it's going to snow. Use number 3, when something is about to happen. That is, when something is about to happen, that is in some seconds. For example, get back, the bomb is going to explode. In this example, it's evident that something is going to occur based on the evidence too, but it's going to be immediate. Now, let's go over the positive and negative structure of this grammar point. The positive structure of going to is, well, we have our pronouns, and I'm going to have the verb to be plus the structure going to. So we may have, I am going to, you are going to, he is going to, she is going to, it is going to, we are going to, you are going to, they are going to. And the corresponding in negative would be the verb to be in negative form. That is, I am going to, the negative, I am not going to. And you are going to, you are not going to. The structure in negative will be followed for the rest of the pronouns. The interrogative form of be going to, well, the questions are formed by changing the order of the subject and the verb to be. If we have in affirmative the subject you, the verb to be are, the structure going to, and the complement with a verb in simple form, then the question would be first the verb to be, then the subject, later on the going to structure, finally the complement, and obviously, well, our question mark at the end. So the question would be, are you going to win the race? Here are other examples of this positive structure and the corresponding question. You are going to be sick if you eat that. The question, are you going to be sick if you eat that? We are going to take orange juice to the party. The question would be, are we going to take orange juice to the party? Well, let's just mention here that when we have this structure in the past tense, the meaning is going to be the following. When we have this in past tense, it refers to something that was going to happen, but in the end, it didn't happen. For example, I was going to call you, but I lost your phone number. Or it was going to rain, but suddenly the sun appeared. We were going to buy a new TV, but then we changed our minds. Finally, you are going to be my bridesmaid, but then you slept with my fiance. In all these examples, there was a change in the plans that we previously had. So notice that at the end, they didn't happen. And well, just finally, let's mention this, that is quite important. In informal English, the going to structure is transformed into the structure gonna. So sometimes when we speak quickly, going to sounds like gonna. While it is grammatically incorrect, it's used a lot in very informal English. And you will also occasionally see this word written in some titles or in some lyrics or in poems or books. So the structure I'm gonna go to the beach tomorrow is equivalent to I'm going to go to the beach tomorrow. Or let's have a look at this other example. He's gonna bring his girlfriend to the party. Well, it's equivalent to he is going to bring his girlfriend to the party. So try also to practice this structure, gonna, as this structure is also very common in spoken English. Well, so continue practicing going to this week in Moodle.